Hello, the Royal Australian here, welcome back. It took me a while to introduce myself, but that last video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you're going to hammer me with a lot of backlash. Here we are, the evil spirit of the ring is next. Panic attack is next after this. However, we are uploading one video at a time per character. Later that night, the team settled down for dinner when they were visited by their high school friend Bakura. As they chatted around the campfire, the conversation soon turned to dueling. Let's have a duel right now, not for starships, but just for a little fun. I'm done with that. After all the starship stuff, it would be nice to have a duel with no strings attached. I agree. I think just a regular old duel sounds like a great idea. Before we get started, there's a little something I'd like to share with you, especially with Yugi. No, it can't be. A Millennium item? Yes, and the magic of my Millennium Ring will take us to the Shadow Realm. What are you doing? Why are you doing this, Bakura? You have what I want, and I aim to take it. Bakura, possessed by some unknown spirit, used the power of his Millennium Ring to lock away his friends' souls. Their souls have been locked away, and now after waiting for countless centuries, the legendary Millennium Puzzle is mine. Just as Bakura tried to grab the Millennium Puzzle, it started to glow. The spirit within the puzzle awoke, manifesting himself in Yugi. No, it can't be. You want my Millennium Puzzle? Then you're going to have to duel me for it. But if I win, you release my friends and send us all back. Ah, I agree with your ridiculous terms, Yugi, but I promise you there is more at stake here than you comprehend. And this is one shadow game that you cannot win. Usual policy applies. This dum-dum uses the D-board. That's a ridiculous hand. Really bad. Very bad hand. Sleepy Hollow. Headless Knight. Masaki, the legendary swordsman. Okay. And before this game gets out of hand too quickly, I think these videos are just going to remain long for the rest of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Because these videos are just... I mean, I tell you. Pretty much the same hand as last time. The Earl of Demise, eh? Beautiful. All I need is Flame Manipulator. Here's Taya. She'll grab me back with my sword's revealing light. Okay, he's only got 300 attacks, so what's the point in opening fire? Here's Tristan. Wow. That was highly anticipated though, ladies and gentlemen. Monster is sent from your opponent's field to the dead. Okay. I'm going to revive the Tank Magician. That's a pretty glitched animation. Bye-bye. Back up for some soul. This is a fight to the fucking death. That equals the dual restart, and I'm not, I'm pretty much going to have to render this video on 4K using the studio because I want to trim some out of it. And summon Joey. I summoned Yugi though. That's tail. Oh, yeah, we go. I got Tristan again. Yeah, I'll just trim some out and edit this video. And just FYI, as an added penalty, if any of you are going to bully me in the comments below, your comments will be deleted and you'll be banned from the channel. This is attempt number 7. Sorry, no. Attempt number... I think this is attempt number 5. I do not go first. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I'm not including this. Okay. After 10 attempts at playing this duel, I think it's about time I introduced rule number 2. After 10 attempts at playing the story deck versus my enemy, so to speak, which is Bakura in this case, or any kind of enemy, duelist, or opposing player, I will go ahead and use a user deck because I'm just sick of making my videos so damn long. So we're going to go with the user deck, and we're going to go with a deck that is just as powerful. As a story-based deck. Depends on what Trello deck I've got. Because Bakura combines Morphing Jar with burn damage. Meanwhile, I combine burn damage with competitive burn damage, so I'm fine. One, 2, 3. Activate Body Duality. So you are actually going to get burned harder, my guy. These cards, except Card D and Card of Demise, come from the same period, so... Well, they kind of do, but they actually don't, so... Just going to end my turn with that. Draw 2. Plenty more where that came from, so... You ain't attacking this turn, and I'm also going to put 2 tokens on your side of the field that cannot be tributed. actually a German trio. 3 tokens on your side of the field. That cannot be tributed. Set 1, summon 1, set 2. Activate the effect. Oh. Perfect. Thank you for summoning that card. You will take a secret blast to the face. You'll also take a secret barrel to the face. And I'll combine that with just desserts. Do it. Get out, Bakura. I've had enough of you. And that's a flawless victory using the deck of the same period. Well, sorry, with pretty much same period cards. I'll try to centralize my user decks usage in the same versus duels. Basically, Yugi, or in this case, protagonist versus antagonist. So that being said, that's this video done. And this is my attempt at shortening the video by at least 10 minutes. Or at the very least 15. Sorry, at the very most, pardon me, 15. At the very least 10 minutes. I'll narrate the end here, and I'll leave it up to you guys to decide whether it was appropriate for me to use my user deck in this campaign. I think it was, considering how bad the hands were, or how easy it was for Bakura to come back and come from behind win, so to speak. But either way, it's scratching my ear. Anyway, here we go. You okay, Bakura? I am now, thanks to you. Where'd you get your Millennium Ring? My father picked it up on one of his on his trips. He told me it's from he told me it's from ancient Egypt. He was shopping in a merchant bazaar when the Millennium Ring caught his eye. The man who sold the ring to my father said it had something to do with Duel Masters. But that never made any sense to me, since the card game is new and the ring is clearly ancient. When my father got back, he gave it to me. He said that he felt I was destined to have it. What in the world? Why is my ear so itchy? Alright, spoiler alert, that is the next duel. But, reverse duel time. And we're going to use a story deck because it is more powerful than Yugi's story deck. Yugi came from behind because he had a Dark Magician in his deck. That's about it. With this, I'm going to go second. Soul Charge, he's in the deck. That's not even from the same period. So that card face down. Alright, so we'll just steal one of his monsters. That card. Summon the Yellow Demise. Okay. Gee, I wish my hand was that good when I use that deck. You know, alas. Attempt number 1, used. I know I'm going to lose that duel. Oh yes, baby, let's go. Coffin Seller. And out comes Yugi, which I'm going to use against you. One, two, three. Let's start over. Yeah, that's a pretty glitched animation. This is Goblin Goblin. The Who Cares Goblin. Oh my lord. Good thing you cannot open fire during the turn you summon that. Ooh. Oh. Yes, please. Give me. This card goes back over to the Yugi side of the field. Houston, we have a problem. Yugi, thanks for playing, buddy. Literally, thanks for playing. You just made the job easy for me. my dog. $1,800. Okay, coolio. Take a risk. Oh, you beauty! Bye-bye. Set you. 1, 2, 3. Dude, that is insane. GG! Bonk. Bonk. Told you Bakura's deck was more powerful than Yugi's. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. I actually got some cards from that. Okay. I must have had all three of them. Sorry, I must have had all three cards. Sorry, all of the cards unlocked for that specific set of cards in the deck. You see, when you duel a player, this is a neat trick. Sorry, a neat way to get 3 copies of every card in that player's deck into your collection, ladies and gentlemen. If you duel a person or an opponent, in this case, until you can no longer get any cards from them, that tells you one thing and one thing only. You have collected every single card in that player's deck 3 times. So it's a good thing I did. There's a little, anyway, that's a little explanation on how that works. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.